know, and it's deep within like our inner cities, because our inner cities, like with the drug infestation, and then the high levels of incarceration. So the father figure is not there, and then the mother has to either turn to prostitution or is doing heavy drugs and working small labor jobs, you know. So it's like the child, from these circumstances, the children and the generations that are coming from these circumstances are affected with traumas, you know what I'm saying, of seeing father incarcerated, seeing mother abused by men or whatever the case may be, and on drugs, you know, and then my generation is trying to deal with this, with our traumas, you know, and you know, being incarcerated by youth, you know, early in your manhood years, you know, and trying to work with the women, you know, that have these traumas, and they trying to work with us with these traumas. It's just like, I think every home needs to have a therapist, you know, somebody to talk to outside of the family, a second opinion, a third opinion, a fourth opinion. I still believe in how their generation used to do, as far as it takes a community to raise children, you know, just as long as nobody not taking advantage of that, you know. I think that a lot of people need to be more conscious of, you know, being concerned for mental health versus like financial status or you know, my mentors, they, before, like, waking up, they ask me, how's your mental capacity today? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like how's your mental capacity today? And I stop and I pause. Because, like, how many people are asking you how your mental capacity is today? You know what I'm saying? Awesome. And the world is fast and it's crazy. And, you know, you just ripping and running, dealing with those traumas. And you don't really get a chance to even think, how is your mental capacity in this time right now? You know, you don't get that chance to even ask yourself, and that's what I think a therapist is always good, because you can address those things or seek ways or you know, set goals to help out with those traumas, or just even just coming to some type of realization that it is a trauma and I am dealing with this, you feel me, and then this is what you're gonna have to deal with dealing with me, because a lot of women don't realize that they had these traumas and they just crazy or wild or zapping out, you feel me? And then when they dealing with you, you like, golly, why am I getting all this over something so small? But she haven't told you I got traumas from 13 all the way up to 30. I'm dealing with, and you getting all of that. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of our relationship. So
what made you go see a therapist?
So at the time, a friend of mine who was locked up in the same halfway house, my man Frank, he helps me with a lot of work for my LLC, Miracles Cleaning and Hauling, LLC.
That's awesome.
How long you been in business?
How
long you been in business?
So I've been legitly in business for almost 2 years now. That's good. You know, I'm working on branding right now, but to stay on subject, I'll elaborate on the company a little bit later on. But to stay on subject, a good friend of mine, Frank, he was incarcerated, and he did like, I want to say 30 years, man. His whole damn near, and it's so crazy because I gotta find respect for the OGs. You feel me? They did that much time, but still haven't found their way coming home. You know, because like these people, man, they still are people. You feel me? And they still trying to find their way 60, 70. You know, just imagine you still trying to figure things out that. Talking to myself, this young knucklehead got, you know, he doing it, you feel me, and I gotta have sympathy for those guys that's still trying to figure it out, you feel me. So long story short, Frank, he told me about his therapist. I was like, man, you got a goddamn therapist? How the fuck you got a therapist?
That's taboo.
Like, what the fuck, y'all, like, how the fuck you paying for this shit? You know, black people always think, oh, you got a buku cash to have a lot of people don't know your insurance, your health insurance, the state insurance, whatever you getting when you came home from prison will pay for that shit. You feel me? And
government,
or government, you feel me? Or it's all types of programs that'll help pay for it. You know, like inner cities always got the best programs. That's one thing about inner cities. So when I found out he had a fucking therapist, I was like, shit. What, man, hook me up, yo. Let me see what's up with it. Like, hook me up. And sure enough, he put me on. He was like, man, she great. Man, shit, hey, you talking all night long. You know, her name Miss Robinson, man. Shout out to Miss Robinson. She's a business mogul. You know, she got real estate property, but she specializes in mental health. You know, and she took me on, man, with open arms. You know, and it really changed my life because I was dealing with a toxic relationship. Tires getting flat.
Toxic.
Windows getting busted.
Windows getting
therapist
busted.
make sense of why you stuck in the toxic relationship?
The therapist helped me, you know, help her to seek therapy too. You feel me? Like that was one good thing about it, cause it was like, yo, like I know I'm a little bit messed up. You feel me, from being incarcerated, and then you know, just not having a father.
How did it mess you? Elaborate, like as far as being messed up.
I just like just the inhumane situation. You feel me, being confined to small space. You know, just being just like not being able to freely leave or go see your family or eat what you want or walk to your refrigerator. Like that just is like really it lets you know you're not in control. Somebody else is in control.
Did you benefit from that experience or what?
I benefited 100% from being incarcerated. 100%. I want to say 150%. Why? Because it helped me learn that you got to do the right thing out here. And you only get one life, and you can either mess up and your whole life be gone, or you can mess up and learn your lesson and straighten up the rest of your path.
Was that your only incarceration?
No. So I did, my first bit was for armed robbery.
Okay.
I robbed a dude, man. Long story short, yo was supposed to give me a job. I was looking for a job at the time, cleaning buses. And he kept bluffing me out about hiring me. Black dude, own his own business, you know, like yourself, you feel me? Just imagine you telling me, yo, we gonna do this grease trap tonight. I pull up, I ain't got no license, none of that shit. I'm still in my mother's car, you feel me? Just to go 15, 20 minutes using her gas, you feel me? Just to kind of show her that I'm taking initiative to, you know, find some work. It was off the late night, you feel me? And I was trying to combat the drugs I was selling. I had to show, like, look, I do got a job, so this is where the money is coming from too as well. You feel me? You can't just be selling drugs, living in your mother's house, and she like, where's the money coming from? You feel me? So you gotta have some type of way to compensate for the money that you been made. So I'm sitting up here showing up for this job. This nigga ain't even here. Some nights, like, he don't even show up, whatever the case may be. It took like 3-4 nights for me to really get, yo was just bluffing me out, you feel me? Because I don't know, because he wanted to make it seem like he was trying to help me out. I don't know if he didn't have his business affairs in line to be able to hire me out. It was a problem with the budget and look, I'm about to fire this guy type of conversation kept going on and on. So I said, man, fuck that. So I just started hustling even harder. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, yo called me up. It's like a day before 420. It's months later. And the same dude that was trying to hire me talking about, yeah, I just came from Texas, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I got all this work, man. I'm trying to bless niggas. I'm looking all on prices. So I say, so you trying to sell me some weed, but you couldn't give me no job, basically.
You made a public announcement.
So I said, man, fuck that. Yo, we getting yo together. You feel? We loading the guns right now. You know, I'm surrounded by goons. Keep some goons with me. You feel me? Hungry, waiting for the next lick. We already plotting on 2-3 licks at a time. You feel? This is just a pop-up lick. You feel me? For the day. It's a pop-up lick. It's a pop-up, sweetie. You feel me? We're gonna take care of this real quick and get back to the regular plays that we plotting on. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
So, long story short, yo called me 420. He had 2 pounds for me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man, you feel me? We loaded up. We met yo behind a tattoo shop, yo, in the back of an establishment. You feel me? Where I was, you know, doing my thing at too. I had a relationship with the establishment or whatever. And I used to, you know, work a little part-time every now and then, cleaning up every now and then, selling my little thing out of there. Long story short, we met out back. I see the weed, you feel me? I got the show money. Show money, 2 racks, you feel me? The show money. You should call it show money, because all I'm doing is just showing you. Once I show you, once I finish counting all of this money, somebody about to come behind you. You feel me?
Sure,
and my man, sure enough, pulled up right behind, and I made it seem like, yo, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? He straight sticked Joe up, and that's how I caught my charge. You feel me? Yo,
How much
snitch.
time did you do?
I ended up doing 18 months.
That was your first bit?
Yeah, that was my first bit. I got 20 years all spent about 18 months, so I had
That's a
I had
blessing.
18 years over my head.
You ain't had no lawyer.
Nah, PD, you feel me? Young, dumb, you feel me? They was trying to dispute the situation because they was like, yo, it seemed like something shady is going on here. But you know, I can't tell, you feel me, what really is going on. I just can let you know that, man, yo, I didn't just rob this nigga. I did not just rob this nigga, you feel me? You know, like, who gonna pull up to a back of the establishment and then get robbed? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know what I'm saying, something else is transpiring here. That's all I can say, you feel me? So they understood that both sides were shaky, so they gave me 18 months, 20 years probation, and,
20 years.
no, 20 years backup time,
Right.
and 5 years probation.
So how long was your second bid?
My second bit was 5 years, because this is my second gun charge.
So you did 5 years?
5 years straight to the door. I got the max, you feel me, for my
Possession of firearms.
yeah, for possession of a firearm. This was my second gun charge, so they had no choice but to give me, that was my minimum, was 5 years. They for real was trying to give me 10, 15.
So when the judge told you 5 years,
yeah,
what'd you do?
I said thank you. You feel me? I was thankful with that 5. You feel me? I was thankful. Mind you, everybody else getting 30, 40, life. I'm in a motherfucking cell with niggas getting double life. They coming back, they don't even know their name. Their name get called, they don't even know their name. I was thankful. I was thankful I got the 5 because I knew I still got a chance. I knew that if it was 10 or 15,